Hey there. So, I booted up Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance the other day, expecting a fun little hack and slash game. You know, cool swordplay, cybernetic ninjas, typical Metal Gear weirdness. But what I got instead was a full-blown anime experience disguised as a video game. And honestly, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the drama, the boss monologues, the over-the-top action, the philosophy, the memes, and the soundtrack that drops harder than my FPS when I Alt-Tab with Chrome open. But let's back up a bit. When I say Metal Gear Rising feels like an anime, I don't mean it just has flashy visuals or exaggerated characters. I mean the entire game is structured, paced, and emotionally loaded like your favorite Saturday night shounen binge. You've got the lone hero with a tragic past. You've got rival fights with dialogue mid-battle. You've got insane boss transformations. You've got philosophical villain speeches that actually make you question your morals for a second, and then you suplex them into the ground anyway. Tell me that isn't anime. Let's start with Raiden. This guy went from pretty boy ninja in MGS2 to cyborg war machine with a monologue about pain and justice. His journey is straight up an anime arc. Starts off reluctant, slowly loses himself in violence, then gets reborn, literally, with glowing red eyes and a sword that slices through tanks like butter. And when he finally accepts his true nature, the man just says, "I am lightning, the rain transformed." What kind of poetic anime line is that? Like, bro, are you trying to win a boss fight or audition for Demon Slayer? Then there's the boss fights. Oh my god, every boss in this game is an event. It's not just press buttons until HP hits 0. No, it's a full cinematic, emotionally driven, backstory-heavy, heartfelt duel. And then you cut the boss in half in slow motion while a vocal track with disturbingly deep lyrics kicks in. Like, imagine if Naruto fought pain, but instead of Rasengan, he air dashed through 17 exploding helicopters with dubstep blaring in the background. Now, back to Jetstream Sam. You remember that insane fight on the high-speed train. Sam is slicing through Raiden's defenses like a hot knife through butter. And then the moment happens. Sam severed Raiden's entire left arm. This wasn't just a setup for a cool action scene. It's a key plot moment. Raiden is physically destroyed, but his transformation into something greater is about to begin. The loss is devastating, but it drives his character forward. It's like that part in every shounen anime where the hero gets destroyed in episode 3, vanishes for a while, and returns in episode 10 with a new outfit and scar across the face. Metal Gear Rising makes you live through that moment. It's not just a cutscene. You feel the loss, and then you feel the power. And don't even get me started on Senator Armstrong. This man is a walking meme, and yet somehow one of the most iconic villains in gaming history. He shows up talking about nanomachines, spouting political satire like it's an InfoWars episode, and then proceeds to punch the literal ground so hard it explodes. And Raiden's just like, yeah, okay, I'll fight this WWE boss battle on top of a burning Metal Gear. No big deal. Now let's talk about the music. Because if the gameplay is the body of the game, the soundtrack is 100% the soul. The first time Rules of Nature kicked in, I actually paused and laughed. Not because it was bad, because it was too perfect. Your mid-battle, enemy drops in, and then BAM, Rules of Nature, cut to Raiden slicing a helicopter in half mid-air. And it's not just that one track. Every major boss has a custom vocal song that plays only when you reach their final phase, like an anime OP transitioning mid-episode. When Monsoon starts teleporting around and you hear that twisted, echoey metal in the background, you know the fight just got personal. You feel like you're earning the soundtrack as you push through each fight. It builds up with you like the game is saying, "You've come far, now finish this with style." That's anime storytelling. That's emotional pacing. That's art. Now, here's the thing. Metal Gear Rising doesn't pretend to be deep all the time. It knows it's ridiculous. It embraces the absurdity. And that's what makes it feel so authentic. It doesn't try to be a realistic cyberpunk drama. Nah, it says, here's a cyborg ninja with PTSD fighting a teleporting philosophy major on the side of a skyscraper. Don't ask questions, just feel it. And somehow you do. In between the memes, the ultra-violence, The slow-motion sword slices and explosions. There's actual heart. Real emotion. You care about Raiden. You respect Sam. You hate, but admire Armstrong. And that's why even years later, people keep coming back to this game. Through clips, memes, remixes, whatever. Because deep down, we all know what it really is. It's not just a game. It's not just a boss rush. It's not even just Metal Gear. It's a playable anime. And not one of those filler-heavy, stretched-out ones either. This is pure, high-octane, emotionally charged, epic-as-hell anime greatness in controller form. So yeah, if you haven't played Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance yet, do yourself a favor and fix that mistake. Just be prepared to walk away quoting Armstrong about making the president bleed, while the only thing I know for real blasts in your head for the next 3 days. If you're already a fan, let me know your favorite moment in the comments. Was it slicing a Metal Gear like it's a carrot? That one cutscene where Raiden throws a sword with his teeth? Or just the sheer hype of the music dropping at the perfect time? And if this video gave you even a slight anime flashback, drop a like. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns of underrated or just plain insane games like this one. Until next time, I'm Retro Gamer, signing off with the wisdom of Raiden. Pain is a part of learning. Peace.